Hey folks, Jeff here at Back to Country. Appreciate y'all stopping by the channel today and joining us for part 3 on our smoker wheat rebuild project. We're getting darn close to finish and looking forward to smoking some meats. So stick with us and let's see how it goes. Alright, so I got the box all cleaned up and ready. I'm going to start wiping it down a little bit with some avocado oil before I put all the components back in. So I'm basically just going to wipe the lower end where I'm going to put the components, mainly because I think once I install everything I won't have enough space to get in there and do it, so figured I'd do that part up front. Dirty. Okay, I wiped the whole thing down because it just went smooth and it actually cleans up nicely with a little oil on it. So went ahead and wiped it all down just because I was already oily. Put the heating element back in. It went in pretty easily, same way it came out. Now this is the new I don't know what they call it, chip box assembly. So this basically goes over the element and it'll bolt up to the side wall and the back wall. I'll work on getting that thing put back together. They do provide new screws, so that's a plus. Guess the only challenge is with the door on, you can't like reach around and hold it while you put it on. So you kind of gotta line it up good. Get the screws in. But you can grab it through the hole, so it's not too bad. In theory. This one doesn't want to line up, so guess it's more theory than practice. Okay, so I had to finagle it a little bit, but we got it lined up, and it took both of us to kind of get it lined up and get the screws started, but it went into place, got it in. There's the chip tray itself. There's one piece on the back that one screw's got to go through it, but I don't have a long extension to get to it, so I'm gonna have to get some tools from the house when I'm over there. This is the chip drop deal. It comes with a new one of those too. So pretty basic. So that tray's bent a little bit, but easy to fix. And so we got one screw to go in the back, and then I got to put the drip tray in, the steam bowl, and the racks. And that's other than that one screw, and then the control on top. We're getting close. Okay, so this is the drip pan. It's got a little hole in the bottom, and it's supposed to line up with the drain on the back, and then it drains out into another pan. So interesting how that is like warped. Oh, there it goes. This is the steam bowl. I don't know if it goes a certain way or not, but it just slides in on these screws. So not sure if the handle lip goes to the inside or the outside, if that's a handle or a backstop, but we'll figure it out. So next thing I guess is tools to get that other screw in and get the trays all cleaned up, the grails, whatever, and then I think we'll be ready to put some heat to it. Well, I got it put back together for the most part. I put the control head back on and decided to go ahead and fire it up. I just couldn't wait. So I set it to the highest temperature, which is 275 degrees. Set the timer. It is at 119 degrees right now according to the control head. It says it's warming up. I put a little bit of wood chips in there to kind of season it, and you can see that it's smoking. So, and it actually smells like wood smoke. So that's a little bit of hickory in there. So that works. Now if I try the temperature probe, I get an error message, error 2. So I'll have to look that up and see what that is, but I suspect either the control head has an issue or the temperature probe has an issue, one or the other. Each can be replaced, so we'll see. And of course you can see all the buttons are wore out and everything, but this is power, this is temperature from the probe, this is the light. I checked the light, it does function. These are up and down arrows. This is the mode button, I believe, and this is the clock set button for the timer. So I set it for 2 hours. Man, it's smoking away right now. You can see the door seal isn't well sealed. So you got smoke coming through this side. Not sure if that's something that I can tighten up or not. We'll have to mess with that and see if we can adjust it at all. Regardless, you can see through the window. If I turn the light on, there's the light, and you can see it's pretty smoky in there. And of course the vent is closed, so that's like max smoke inside. If I open the vent up on the top, then you can see it's really smoking away. And of course when I do that, the door stops smoking, so it may just be that I got it shut down too far and it's going to find a way to get out. So that seems to function fine. We can obviously put plenty of smoke to some meat. I think overall we're getting back to being fully functional. Once we get that done, then we can play with it a little bit and do some smoking, and then decide how we're gonna go to put that rotisserie in there. So that's where we're at. Stick with us. Let's see how it goes. All right, folks, today's the day. We've got the smoker preheating right now. Did a little prep work to begin with. First thing we did was replace that faulty temperature probe. So now we can we'll be able to put that in our meat and get the internal temperature while it's cooking. So we'll see how that works out, but we've tested it and it's all working up front. Then what we've done is we pre-wrapped our water bowl and our drip pan with some tin foil just to help keep it clean. All right, folks, we've reached the moment of truth. We've got some London broil here that we marinated with a carne asada from Tapatios, and we preheated our smoker to 225 degrees. So the plan is to do about 30 minutes a pound. This is about 3 pounds, so about an hour and a half. Put it in here, put the smoke to it. We did a little prep work on it, so I bought the new temperature probe and just tested it out. It seems to be working fine, so there was nothing wrong with the control head. It was just the temperature probe had gone bad. I put this on a tray rather than just putting it on the grill because I didn't want the marinade and everything dripping everywhere. And I'll have plenty of smoke in here to make it work. I'm just gonna stick this probe into a piece of this meat here. That should give us a reading of where that's at. We put some water in the water bowl and tin foil on the water bowl and drip pan just to keep it cleaned up a little bit. Gonna go ahead and close her up and put some smoke to her. All right, folks, this is the, I don't know, let's see, we did a London broil, we did a brisket, we did a turkey, and now I'm doing a couple of pork loins. So I guess this is the 4th time we've run this smoker through the numbers. I think we've got it all fine-tuned. The temperature probe works great. Got it inserted into one of those pork loins, and I can just come right up and push the button for the temperature probe on there, and there you go. It's currently 38 degrees, 37, 38. And that's because I took it out of the refrigerator and basically put it in the smoker. So it's fresh in there. We added some smoke to it, so you can see it's smoking away. I've got the vent turned down pretty tight to keep that smoke in there good. And you notice the doors aren't leaking at all, so we've got the door seals fixed. So I think overall the project came out real good, and I'm real happy with it. So we're going to use it like this for a little bit, get used to it, work out our fine tuning, and wait for an opportunity to where I got some free time. And then I'll start on the next project of building that rotisserie into it. But currently, if you're following along, we're making progress on our house, and so we're hoping to move back in very soon. So not a lot of free time, real busy. But as always, appreciate you joining us, sticking with us, and watching our videos, supporting our channel. As always, take care, God bless, and we'll see you on the next one.